A Mississippi mud cake is made with a homemade chocolate cake frosted with melted marshmallows and swirled with some chocolate frosting. Today, I'm going to show you my version of the very classic Mississippi mud cake. Let's get started. For the chocolate cake, you need 2 cups of cake flour, 3/4 cup of cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon salt, 2 teaspoons baking powder, 1½ teaspoon baking soda, 1 cup brown sugar, 1 cup white sugar, 4 eggs, 3/4 cup evaporated milk, 3/4 cup of oil, 1 tablespoon vanilla, 1 teaspoon instant coffee powder dissolved in 1 cup of hot water. For the marshmallow icing, you need 1/3 cup water, 1 1/4 cups sugar, 1/3 cup egg whites, 1/2 teaspoon cream of tartar, 1 tablespoon unflavored gelatin, 2 tablespoons of water, 1 teaspoon vanilla. For the ganache, you need 1/4 cup all-purpose cream, 125 grams of bittersweet or dark chocolate. We have here cake flour, 2 cups cake flour. You can also use 2 cups all-purpose flour if you want the cake a little bit heavier, a little bit denser. Then you have white sugar, brown sugar. By the way, always sift the flour before you measure. Then we have salt. You have baking powder, baking soda, cocoa powder. Alright, you mix this together. Don't sift this again because you can't sift the brown sugar unless your sifter has bigger holes. Just make sure you sift the flour before you measure, and then you don't have to sift it again. Alright. And then we add the liquid ingredients. Oil, regular cooking oil or any neutral oil. You have evaporated milk. You have vanilla. Then you have 4 eggs, 4 whole eggs. Oops. If you're not sure your eggs are fresh, separate it, break it in another bowl. Then you have water. This is hot water. Dissolve the coffee. The coffee is only used to intensify the flavor of the chocolate. It's not to give it a coffee flavor. But you know, every time you add coffee to chocolate, it brings out the full flavor of the chocolate. You don't need a mixer for this, but if you want to use a mixer, you can go ahead. And then we add in the coffee. Mixture should be hot. We are using a 14 by 10 by 2 baking pan for our Mississippi cake, but you can use a round pan. You need 2 pieces of 9 by 2. But I want to make this like a sheet cake. So this is 14 by 10 by 2. Don't forget to line this with paper. We will bake this at 350 degrees for about 40 minutes. Alright, I'll put this in the oven. For the ganache, you boil the cream. Once it boils, you turn off the heat and add in the chocolate. Alright, once this boils, and you put in the chocolate. And then you stir until it's completely melted. And this is your ganache. I have here, we will make the marshmallow icing: water, sugar. You can use 1 cup sugar instead of 1 1/4. And then you have gelatin. You sprinkle it over water and wait 5 minutes, and then put this in the microwave to dissolve. Here you boil the syrup. This is about 240 degrees Fahrenheit, or what we call the thread stage. If you get a spoon and you hold it like this, you can see a thread, a very thin thread. See? That's what you call the thread stage. If you have a thermometer, this is about 240 degrees. See? Okay? Then it's ready to pour into the egg whites, which is already stiff. And then we have the gelatin. I'm going to put this in the microwave. You pour it while it's hot. And then you add a little vanilla. And then we're ready. Recipes to share with you. If you're interested, please like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you can be alerted when a new video is uploaded. This is a sheet cake. It means it's not thick. A sheet cake is only about an inch thick. Alright, so this is our marshmallow frosting. Alright, you spread this to the ends. And then what we do next is we put the ganache. For those of you living in the US where you can buy marshmallow fluff, it's like marshmallow that is already melted. You can use that instead of making boiled icing, marshmallow icing. Here, this is the ganache. Just pour it over. This is an easy cake to make. Okay, and then what you do is you just swirl. Right, so this is your easy Mississippi mud cake recipe. Right?